It was just announced by the Department of Justice that Facebook, with over 3 billion active users across its portfolio, is being sued for violating antitrust laws in the United States. This comes right on the heels of Google being sued just a few weeks ago for the exact same issue. What's going on, everyone? Ravi Abuvala here, founder of Scaling Systems. And if you're returning back to my channel, you probably have noticed here that this is not the typical video I do on here. I don't usually cover the news. However, we spend a little over $2 million a year on Facebook ads alone, so this one kind of has something to do with me. And before I continue, don't forget to smash that like button down below and also subscribe so you get access to videos that I put out weekly just like this. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what this lawsuit is about, how it can affect you as a user of the platform, and more importantly, for those of you that watch that are advertisers just like me, how this could impact our advertising on one of the largest advertising platforms in the world. So what is this lawsuit about, right? Can't everyone just leave little old Zuck alone? Since the inception of Facebook in 2004, the company has been in dozens of major lawsuits and paid out billions of dollars in fines. This lawsuit, however, is going to be one of the biggest. Dozens of state governments and the federal government have sued Facebook, claiming that the media giant is engaging in anti-competitive behavior and abusing its dominance in the digital marketplace. What the Federal Trade Commission and pretty much everybody else is up in arms about is the buy or bury strategy that Facebook is following, which is pretty much if they get any kind of competition from anybody, they'll pretty much acquire the company or they will destroy the company with all of their powers. This can be seen in 2012 when Facebook acquired Instagram for $1 billion, and then just a few years later when it acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion. This is a big no-no in the US government. What antitrust laws are essentially supposed to do is protect the end consumer like you and me from massive companies taking global dominance and preventing us from having the benefits of competition, such as lower prices, better customer service, and the end user in mind. Now, some of the remedies they're actually looking for, which is pretty interesting, is they're maybe looking for having Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp becoming separate entities. And then if Facebook ever wanted to acquire another company for over $10 million, which is pretty routine for Facebook, they would have to notify state officials. Now, of course, I don't blame Facebook for fighting back. They are actually claiming here that their users, now over 3 billion of them, are not choosing them because they have no competition. They're simply choosing them because they provide the most value. In a statement made by Jennifer Newstead, VP and General Counsel at Facebook, the most important fact in this case, which the commission does not mention in its 53-page complaint, is that it has cleared these acquisitions years ago. The government now wants a do-over, sending a chilling warning to American businesses that no sale is ever final. Now, of course, this is going to be a massive lawsuit that most likely spans over a few years, and the real question that you're probably asking is, what does this have to do with me as a user or me as the advertiser? In my opinion, they won't be able to split up the company into 3 separate entities, but there are a few other outcomes that are plausible. They all revolve around the concept of interoperability, which pretty much means that you're able to use Facebook's platform across multiple different competitors' platforms at the same time, thus lowering the dominance Facebook has in your life. This means that you could see posts from competing social networks inside of your Facebook newsfeed. It also means that you could take the interests, likes, friends that you had from Facebook and export them to different social media networks as well. The idea behind all of this is that if someone wanted to leave Facebook, it wouldn't be so difficult as it is right now. I mean, imagine if you decided to get off Facebook right now, how difficult would it be to get all the contacts you had on there, all the data, all the information that you had from there, and possibly migrate it to another platform, let alone all the data that you'll be leaving behind that Facebook itself has collected on you. Now, for the end user, this could be a good thing. I say could because we honestly won't know until all of the events unfold. And to be really honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of antitrust laws myself. For the advertiser on Facebook, such as myself and millions of others, this could prove something very interesting for us in the future. Now, Facebook has already been massively cracking down in the past few years on its advertising platform thanks to outside scrutiny of how that situation was handled. However, I imagine that with the upcoming events of the lawsuit and essentially the discovery that will happen during this lawsuit, it will affect advertisers even more, as Facebook will continue to reveal the amount of information and data they have on each of its its users and how they leverage that with their advertisers in order for them to make more sales. In my personal opinion, I think it will be increasingly difficult to run ads successfully on Facebook in the coming years. And if you're an advertiser on that platform, it could be time for you to potentially look at additional sources. So there you have it, everybody, the Facebook lawsuit in its entirety, how it's going to affect the 3 billion users it currently has, as well as how it's going to affect the millions of advertisers that use that platform every single day. If you guys got value out of this video, be sure to smash the like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can get access to the additional videos just like this whenever I post them, and comment down below and let me know what you think of the latest lawsuit and also how you feel about me doing videos just like this. I'll see you guys in the next video.